Your personal philosophy shapes your attitude. It shapes your decisions. It shapes the results you get. Success is not accidental. It is predictable. It comes from the ideas you embrace, the values you live by, the philosophy that guides your life. Ask yourself, what are my beliefs? What ideas drive my decisions every day? What kind of person am I becoming? Your answers define your destiny. Because philosophy is not just thinking, it's action, it's character. It's the foundation upon which your life is built. Today, we'll explore the power of personal philosophy. We'll uncover why your life will only ever rise to the level of your thinking. And we'll see how changing your philosophy can transform everything. The first step to greatness is understanding your own mind and shaping it with purpose. Because the right philosophy is the difference between a life of mediocrity and a life of extraordinary success. Your life is the sum total of the philosophy you embrace. Every thought, every belief, every principle you live by. It's easy to underestimate philosophy. It sounds abstract. It sounds distant. But philosophy is not some intellectual exercise. It is the blueprint of your life. It determines the choices you make. It determines the results you achieve. I want you to think about this for a moment. Two people can face the exact same situation. One person will thrive. One person will struggle. The difference is not luck. It is philosophy. Philosophy shapes your attitude. It shapes your work ethic. It shapes your relationships. It shapes your income. It even shapes your health. Let me give you an example. There was a young man I knew, ambitious, full of energy, but directionless. He worked hard. He wanted success, but he was frustrated. Nothing seemed to change. Then he changed his philosophy. He adopted a mindset that focused on learning instead of complaining. He started seeing challenges as opportunities. He began to invest in himself. Slowly, steadily, his results began to change. Not because the world changed, because his philosophy changed. This is the key. You see, philosophy is the lens through which you view the world. If your lens is narrow, life feels limited. If your lens is negative, life feels heavy. If your lens is shallow, life feels shallow. But if your philosophy is rich, deliberate, and empowering, life becomes expansive. Opportunities appear. Decisions become easier. Energy flows. Here's a principle I always share. Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development. You must grow yourself to grow your results. Personal development is philosophy in action. It's the conscious choice to adopt ideas that work and reject ideas that don't. It's choosing to think differently from the crowd. It's deciding that mediocrity is not acceptable. Let me ask you, are you living by your own philosophy? Or are you borrowing someone else's? Are you reacting to the world? Or creating your world based on strong guiding principles? Your philosophy affects your income. It affects your relationships. It affects your health and your happiness. It affects how you handle setbacks, how you respond to challenges, how you pursue opportunities. Think about this. Two salespeople work in the same company, selling the same product. One becomes a top performer. One barely meets quota. Why? The difference is philosophy. The top performer believes in growth, learning, persistence, and serving the customer. The other believes in luck, shortcuts, and blame. Their results follow their beliefs. Your philosophy is like the foundation of a house. If it is strong, the house stands through storms. If it is weak, even a small storm will cause cracks. So how do you build a strong philosophy? 1. Read and learn. Philosophy begins with ideas. Feed your mind with the right books, mentors, and experiences. 2. Reflect daily. Consider why you think the way you do. Examine your beliefs. Replace limiting ideas with empowering ones. 3. Take responsibility. A powerful philosophy is rooted in ownership. Stop blaming circumstances or others. Your choices shape your destiny. 4. Act on principles. Philosophy is useless without action. Align your daily habits with the principles you value. Remember, your philosophy is not static. It evolves. It grows. It improves as you improve. Here's a truth most people miss. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your associations influence your philosophy. Surround yourself with those who think, act, and live with intention. Their ideas will seep into your mind and shape your results. Let me share one final story. A man spent years chasing money, recognition, and comfort. He was exhausted, frustrated, and unfulfilled. One day, he decided to study success, read great books, and adopt new principles. He embraced a philosophy of personal responsibility, growth, and service. Within a few years, his income grew, his confidence grew, his relationships deepened. He became the kind of person he once admired from afar, all because he changed his philosophy, all because he built a strong foundation. So remember this, your philosophy is your life's blueprint. If you want better results, start with better ideas. If you want growth, start with your mind. If you want success, start with your philosophy. The foundation you build today determines the life you live tomorrow. Your philosophy shapes your destiny. Choose it wisely. Your philosophy is your life. It is not something you inherit. It is something you choose. A winning philosophy does not arrive by chance. It is cultivated. It grows as you grow. It changes as you learn. Think about the people you admire. They did not get there by luck. They got there because they thought differently. They acted differently. They lived by principles stronger than circumstance. Your mind is the fertile soil. Your philosophy is the seed. Plant the right ideas, and they will grow into results. Plant weak ideas, and your life will be weak. Many people spend their lives drifting. They react to what happens. They blame the weather. They blame their boss. They blame the economy. They blame luck. But philosophy does not blame. Philosophy takes responsibility. Philosophy sees opportunity where others see obstacles. It transforms setbacks into lessons. It transforms fear into courage. It transforms average into excellence. I have seen people with nothing, but with a strong philosophy. They became unstoppable. I have seen people with everything, but with weak thinking, they squandered their potential. Your philosophy is the lens you see the world through. It colors your perception. It guides your emotions. It influences your decisions. Ask yourself, are your thoughts serving you? Are your beliefs lifting you up? Or are they holding you down? A winning philosophy is simple. It is clear. It is consistent. It is powerful. It tells you that your future is in your hands. It tells you that you are responsible for your happiness. It tells you that growth is non-negotiable. It tells you that success is predictable when you follow the right principles. I once met a young man struggling to find his way. He was talented but frustrated. Nothing seemed to work. He complained about his luck. He complained about the world. He complained about others. Then he began to study the great minds. He started listening to ideas that lifted him. He began to see life differently. He began to believe in possibility instead of limitation. Slowly, his life changed. Not overnight, not magically, but inevitably. His actions began to align with his new thinking. His results began to reflect his philosophy. This is the power of a winning personal philosophy. It is not about perfection. It is about direction. It is about clarity. It is about living by ideas that empower, not weaken. Your philosophy is tested every day. When you face setbacks, it will guide you. When others doubt you, it will sustain you. When fear whispers, it will give you courage. It is not enough to wish for a better life. It is not enough to dream of success. Your philosophy must support your ambition. Your philosophy must strengthen your character. Your philosophy must endure pressure. Greatness begins in the mind, not in circumstances, not in opportunity, not in money, but in the way you think. Every decision you make is a reflection of your philosophy. Every word you speak is a reflection of your philosophy. Every habit you build is a reflection of your philosophy. The world will not shape you. Your circumstances will not determine your success. Your philosophy will. I have learned this truth over decades. The more disciplined your thinking, the stronger your philosophy, the greater your results. Do not underestimate the power of your mind. Do not underestimate the ideas you feed it. Do not underestimate the beliefs you choose to live by. A winning personal philosophy is your compass. It guides you through storms. It guides you through uncertainty. It guides you toward opportunity, growth, and fulfillment. It is quiet, yet powerful, invisible, yet undeniable, simple, yet life-changing. And the beauty of it is this: it is yours to create. It is yours to refine. It is yours to live by every single day. So remember, your life rises and falls on the quality of your philosophy. Your philosophy shapes your habits, your actions, and your results. Change your thinking, and your world will change with it. Because a winning philosophy does not just prepare you for success, it makes you unstoppable. Your philosophy today determines your destiny tomorrow. A philosophy is only as good as its application. Thoughts alone do not change your life. Ideas alone do not create results. It is the daily choices, the actions, the habits that turn philosophy into reality. Your philosophy lives in your decisions. It lives in the way you respond to challenges. It lives in how you treat people. It lives in how you spend your time. It lives in what you focus on. Let me tell you something. Two people may read the same book, attend the same seminar, listen to the same mentor. One will thrive. One will remain average. The difference is simple. One applies the philosophy. The other does not. Every day, your philosophy is tested. It is tested by your schedule. It is tested by your distractions. It is tested by stress, fatigue, and pressure. The person without a strong philosophy reacts. The person with a strong philosophy acts with purpose. The person without a philosophy blames circumstance. The person with a philosophy takes responsibility. The person without a philosophy drifts. The person with a philosophy navigates. Think about the small things. How do you handle your morning? Do you rise with purpose? Do you start your day with clarity? Do you greet challenges as opportunities? Or do you react in frustration? Your daily habits reflect your philosophy more than your words do. If your philosophy values growth, you read, you learn, you invest in yourself. If your philosophy values discipline, you show up even when you don't feel like it. You do what matters most. You refuse shortcuts. If your philosophy values integrity, you honor your commitments. You treat people with respect. You do what is right, even when no one is watching. Here's the truth. The philosophy you hold is either working for you, or it is working against you. It is not neutral. It shapes every decision. It shapes every result. It shapes the trajectory of your life. I remember a man I once knew. He was talented. He had opportunity. He had ideas, but his philosophy was weak. He believed life owed him something. He blamed others for his failures. He avoided responsibility. He did not fail because he lacked skill. He failed because his philosophy was flawed. Every day, his actions reflected those beliefs, and his results followed suit. Contrast that with another man. He had little, but he had a philosophy of responsibility. He believed in learning, in growth, in persistence. He embraced challenges. He treated setbacks as lessons. He worked on himself every day. Years later, he had wealth. He had influence. He had freedom, and he had peace of mind. Not because life was easier, but because his philosophy shaped his actions, and his actions created results. Your philosophy is the source of consistency. It is what keeps you moving when motivation fades. It is what keeps you disciplined when energy runs low. It is what keeps you hopeful when setbacks arrive. The key is this: you cannot compartmentalize your philosophy. It must permeate your life. It must touch your work, your relationships, your health, your money, your leisure, your habits, your goals, your dreams. When your philosophy is integrated, life becomes predictable. Success becomes predictable. Happiness becomes more reliable. Your daily life becomes a reflection of your beliefs. Your choices mirror your principles. Your results mirror your philosophy. And here's a secret most people never realize. The more you act in alignment with your philosophy, the more automatic your success becomes. It is no longer a struggle. It is no longer a series of lucky breaks. It becomes a natural byproduct of the way you think. And the way you act? Philosophy is not abstract when it is lived. It is tangible. It is measurable. It is evident in your work ethic, your relationships, your income, and your health. I want you to consider this. Every day is a test. Every interaction, every decision, every choice is a reflection of your philosophy. Are your thoughts aligned with your goals? Are your beliefs empowering you or limiting you? Are your habits consistent with the life you desire, or are they keeping you small? A winning philosophy is not a wish. It is action. It is living in a way that your beliefs and your results are in harmony. It is the bridge between ideas and outcomes. The person who applies a winning philosophy becomes unstoppable. The person who ignores it remains ordinary. Remember this, your philosophy does not change your life by existing in your mind. It changes your life when it flows through your actions. When it is applied daily, consistently, intentionally, then it shapes the person you become and the life you live. Your philosophy is only as powerful as your willingness to act on it every day. Your philosophy touches everything. It is the invisible force behind your habits. It is the unseen hand guiding your relationships. It is the silent architect of your results. Think about habits. They are not random. They are born from beliefs. If you believe you can improve, you read, you learn, you practice, you take consistent steps toward mastery. If you believe life owes you something, you procrastinate, you blame, you drift. Your habits reflect your philosophy more than your intentions. Your philosophy is revealed in the small choices. Do you exercise when tired? Do you eat wisely when stressed? Do you keep learning even when the day is long? Every action is a reflection of your beliefs. Habits build character. Character builds results. And results feed back into your philosophy. It is a cycle. A powerful, self-reinforcing cycle. Relationships work the same way. Your philosophy influences how you treat others. If you believe people are generally good, you listen. You empathize. You support. You nurture. If you believe people are obstacles, you react. You argue. You withdraw. Your philosophy either builds bridges or walls. Think about the people closest to you. Your spouse, your children, your colleagues, your friends. Your interactions with them mirror your internal philosophy. A positive, growth-oriented philosophy fosters healthy, productive relationships. A negative or limited philosophy breeds tension, conflict, and missed opportunities. Your results are no different. Your achievements, income, influence, and satisfaction all are outcomes of the beliefs you hold. People do not rise higher than their thinking. They do not earn more than their philosophy allows. They do not live better than the ideas they internalize. A winning philosophy produces predictable results. It is not magic. It is not luck. It is principle-based. It is cause and effect in motion. Look at the great achievers. They all share a common trait. They share a philosophy that guides their actions daily. Their results are not random. They are the product of deliberate thinking and consistent application. Your habits, relationships, and results are mirrors. Look closely. What do they reveal about your philosophy? Do they reflect strength, discipline, and growth? Or do they reflect limitation, fear, and short-term thinking? If your philosophy is weak, your habits will be weak. Your relationships will be strained. Your results will be disappointing. If your philosophy is strong, your habits will be consistent. Your relationships will flourish. Your results will multiply. Here is the challenge. Most people never examine their philosophy. They drift through life. They act on impulse. They react to circumstances. They complain about results. They wonder why life is not working. The truth is simple. Change your philosophy. Change your life. Change your thinking, and your habits follow. Change your philosophy, and your relationships improve. Change your philosophy, and your results grow. It is not a quick fix. It is a gradual process. Every day you reinforce your beliefs with choices. Every day you shape your life by what you accept and reject. Every day, consciously or unconsciously, your philosophy molds your reality. I have seen this over and over. People with strong, empowering philosophies rise despite setbacks. People with weak philosophies falter despite advantages. Talent, opportunity, and resources matter. But without the right philosophy, they are wasted. Your philosophy is not static. It evolves as you learn and grow. It must be refined and strengthened continuously. If you do not feed it with truth, it will weaken. If you do not challenge it, it will limit you. It is also contagious. Your philosophy influences those around you. Your habits, your speech, your actions, they affect your family. Your growth lifts others. Your weakness diminishes them. Every success you achieve begins in your mind. Every strong relationship you build begins in your philosophy. Every habit that serves you begins with the ideas you embrace. This is why self-reflection is so critical. Ask yourself, do my daily actions align with my philosophy? Do my habits reflect the beliefs I want to live by? Do my relationships flourish under the guidance of my principles? Do my results mirror the strength of my thinking? If the answer is no, it is time to recalibrate. It is time to strengthen your beliefs. It is time to live intentionally, not reactively. Remember this, philosophy is invisible, yet it is real. It cannot be touched, yet it is powerful. It does not speak, yet it directs your life. A strong philosophy builds habits that matter. A strong philosophy nurtures relationships that grow. A strong philosophy produces results that last. And the beauty of it is this, you control it. You can choose it. You can refine it. You can apply it. The person who masters their philosophy, master their habits, master their relationships, master their results. It is not complicated. It is simple. It requires awareness. It requires discipline. It requires courage. But if you commit, if you live intentionally, if you apply your philosophy consistently, then your life becomes a reflection of the greatness within you. Your philosophy is the foundation. Your habits, relationships, and results are the structure built upon it. A strong personal philosophy is more than ideas. It is more than beliefs. It is a way of living. It is a framework for your entire life. Principle is the backbone of a meaningful life. It is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who drift. It is what allows ordinary people to do extraordinary things. When your philosophy is grounded in principle, everything else falls into place. Your habits are consistent. Your decisions are clear. Your relationships are stronger. Your results are predictable. Principles are timeless. They do not change because circumstances change. They do not bend with convenience. They do not break under pressure. A principle-based life is a life of integrity. You do what you say. You honor your commitments. You treat people with respect. You act ethically, even when no one is watching. This creates trust, and trust creates opportunity. Your philosophy informs your principles. It guides how you respond when tested. When life challenges you, your philosophy whispers, do what is right. It reminds you of your values. It pulls you back to your center. Without a strong philosophy, principles are optional. Ethics become negotiable. Character is inconsistent. Life becomes chaotic. Results are unpredictable. Relationships suffer. A strong philosophy aligns your actions with your goals. It provides clarity when choices are difficult. It creates confidence when fear creeps in. It gives you courage when others waver. It allows you to live with purpose, not by accident. Principles are the bridge between belief and behavior. Your philosophy defines your belief system. Principles dictate how those beliefs manifest in action. If you believe in growth, your principle might be, never stop learning. If you believe in contribution, your principle might be, give more than you take. If you believe in excellence, your principle might be, do your best in everything, always. The power of principle is in its consistency. It keeps you steady when motivation fades. It keeps you focused when distractions come. It keeps you disciplined when challenges arise. It becomes the silent engine driving your success. Living by principle is not easy. It requires self-awareness. It requires courage. It requires sacrifice. It requires resisting the easy path for the right path, but the rewards are profound. You gain self-respect. You earn the trust of others. You create a reputation that opens doors. You achieve results that last. You leave a legacy that endures. Think about your life today. Are your actions aligned with your highest principles? Are your decisions guided by a philosophy that empowers you? Or are you reacting to circumstances, emotions, and opinions? Principle transforms not just what you do, but who you become. It shapes your character. It strengthens your will. It hones your judgment. It develops your wisdom. The ultimate impact of a strong philosophy is a life of fulfillment. Success without principle is hollow. Wealth without principle is fragile. Achievement without principle is fleeting. But when principle guides you, your successes are meaningful. Your wealth is secure. Your achievements are lasting. Your life has direction. Your life has value. A principle-based life also influences others. Your family benefits. Your friends benefit. Your colleagues benefit. Your community benefits. When you live by principle, you inspire others to raise their standards. You create ripples that extend far beyond your own life. The greatest leaders, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most respected individuals, they all have one thing in common. They live by principle. Their personal philosophy dictates their actions. Their principles are unshakable. Their results are inevitable. And here's the truth. You do not have to be extraordinary to live an extraordinary life. You do not need resources, connections, or luck. You need a strong personal philosophy. You need principles that guide your daily life. You need the courage to act in alignment with those principles. Start with one principle. Practice it consistently. Allow it to shape your decisions. Allow it to guide your relationships. Allow it to influence your habits. Then add another principle. And another. Over time, your life becomes a reflection of your beliefs, your habits, your relationships, your results. They all mirror your philosophy. A life lived by principle is a life that speaks. It speaks of integrity. It speaks of discipline. It speaks of wisdom. It speaks of contribution. It speaks of success. Yes, but more importantly, it speaks of character. Your philosophy is the foundation. Principles are the pillars. Your actions are the structure. Your life is the building. When all elements are aligned, the result is harmony. A life well lived. A life that matters. Remember, principles are tested in the small moments. It is in how you respond to inconvenience. It is in how you act when no one is watching. It is in the choices you make when tired, frustrated, or uncertain. Consistency here determines the ultimate outcome. The person who lives by principle does not worry about shortcuts, does not fear obstacles, does not depend on motivation. They are guided by the truth of what is right. They are anchored by a philosophy that empowers them. This is the ultimate impact of a strong personal philosophy. You live intentionally. You act consistently. You achieve predictably. You inspire others naturally. You leave a legacy that endures. Your philosophy, your principles, your actions, they are inseparable. Together, they create a life of significance, a life of fulfillment, a life that reflects the best within you. So, examine your philosophy, strengthen it, apply it. Let it guide every choice, every habit, every relationship. Live by principle. Let your life be a testament. Let your results speak. Let your character shine. And let your personal philosophy create a life worth remembering. The life you dream of is possible. The life you desire is within reach. Live by principle, guided by your philosophy, and the rest becomes inevitable. And there you have it. The power of a personal philosophy is the power to shape your life. It is not something you read about. It is not something you talk about. It is something you live. Start today. Examine your beliefs. Strengthen your principles. Align your actions, and watch your life transform. Remember, success is predictable. It is not luck. It is not magic. It is the result of consistent choices, guided by a philosophy that empowers you. Live by principle. Let your actions reflect your values. Let your life speak louder than your words. And let the impact of your philosophy echo for generations. Your life is your message. Make it a powerful one.